Comments. Now coming to Dr. Deshpande, you have the experience of 4 decades, more than decades, in the integration. What is your opinion about integration? What innovations are required now in the integration models? How better we can integrate in both the terms backward and forward? And how we are going to thrive in the future in the light of, as government proposes a policy to have a cluster approach. So far the poultry production in this country is concerned.
It's a good question. This broiler integration model is successful, everybody knows. And there is a good saying that you can't learn to swim just by reading about water, just about reading about water. So integrators, those who are there, who are swimming actually, who are doing actual integration, they know where the crux is. So everything is smooth, but some of the guidelines are there from the government of India. I'm sorry to say, but they are not well crafted, and I requested them to amend. The amendment should be there because it is symbiotic relationship between the integrator and farmer.
Always policies are bad. Always there is a scope for.
There is always scope for amendments and improvements. So that is again an added burden to the integrators, because you know who are losing heavily. Integrators are losing heavily, but they still they are paying to the farmers.
This is what.
Still are paying to the farmers. So that aspect should be taken into consideration. So there are certain points which need to be amended. So we are going to write later regarding that also. Because that is not that is creating ambiguity between the two.
Yeah, always, but it can be harmonized. It can be harmonized.
That is what I say. And
but how you are integrating your integration with cluster approach?
You see, the farmers are the backbone of
What is
the
your proposed plan?
farmers are the backbone of the industry. They should also earn, and integrators should also earn. It's very difficult. New farm square feet areas not being constructed nowadays because land cost has increased. So in future, integrators should find their own model.
This is what innovations are required. This is what I am.
So they have to come up with their own units, own sheds with larger capacity, so that they will have control on biosecurity and everything. Because biosecurity is in farmer side. Whatever we try to enforce upon them, they may not do it. So it is better way for long-term and sustainable growth of the
You need to
industry.
say permanent structures are to be created.
Yeah,
by them,
infrastructure
that
should be created.
in a biosecure manner.
Biosecurity manner.
How integrator can control over it? Because certainly you can impose certain conditions if somebody is integrating with you. So can this be put as a conditions on the farm aspect? If you have this structure, then only will allow you to integrate.
Yeah, it is there. You have to. As an industry, you know, the current outbreaks, the farmers are not educated, they are not aware of the disposal of the dead carcass, birds, which has not been maintained properly. And that is one of the reasons for spread of the disease from farm to farm. This chicken carrying vehicles, bird carrying vehicles, that is also a source of infection. So the awareness in the integrators and further on, they should make farmers aware and have compulsions that if you have not taken it in place, it should be
We
there.
need to educate them, we need to communicate with them, and then we need to take them at part. Okay.